Good morning guys, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name's Emma, these are the allotment diaries. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So many of you have. I think I put up I'm about to hit 34,000 and I'm way over that now. So thank you if you subscribed. It means the world to me. Just so nice to see that so many of you are enjoying my allotment diaries and my little updates that I put about my plot. I'm very passionate about allotment gardening, as you might have gathered from watching these. I'm not an expert at it, but I love it. I wasn't actually sure if I was going to get down here today. I did, obviously. I did come yesterday and I stayed for quite a few hours. I think I stayed for about 4 hours yesterday, but I didn't film at all. I didn't take out my camera at all. I had it with me, but I did not film. I think a couple of reasons. Firstly, it was very busy yesterday. It was very warm and there were a lot of allotment plot holders here and I just didn't feel quite right whipping a camera out because it was quite quiet and there was loads of birds and no one really had headphones in, and I was like, everyone's trying to kind of enjoy the peace, you know, that's what people come here for, so I didn't want to disturb it. Secondly, I sort of didn't feel like vlogging. I really wanted to get on with some jobs that needed doing that aren't very vloggable because they're a little bit boring, a little bit repetitive, and they take me a very long time. So I'd only show you like 2-second clip and it would have been like an hour. And that's not very useful for vlogging, to be honest. I was really glad actually that I came down and I just didn't do any work. I think I took like 2 photos on my iPhone of like my progress and that was it. It was actually so nice just to come down and just be at the allotment and just work in the allotment without actually working and sort of filming. Not that this is real work, but you know what I mean. And also I needed an excuse to listen to the Taylor Swift albums, just like from start to finish, because I'm a start to finish kind of girl with Taylor Swift. And I've been listening to her album, but I wanted to listen to it like consecutively, one track after another, and I did, and it's amazing. And yeah, I just love her. Anyway, let me show you what I got up to yesterday while you were not here. Listen to how beautiful and peaceful it is today. It's just gorgeous, but the sun isn't out and it's a little bit chillier. I think we had quite a lot of rain last night. Oh, those birds. Just lovely, but I think because the temperature's so much different than yesterday and the sun's not out, I think it's just a bit emptier here today, so I'll be able to vlog. I get given the nasty days when no one else is here, but that's fine, we'll take them. So what I did yesterday was a lot of weeding and pulling out things that really needed pulling out. I've also cut all this grass here, which has made a huge difference. So all this grass down here has all been trimmed back. I cut this bed out because all the grass was growing over it, so I sort of cut it out a bit more and weeded it over, so that's looking really nice. Over here we had loads of weeds coming up all along the fence. It always amazes me how quickly weeds grow, but they do grow very quickly. I've taken all of that out. That's now looking lovely. I weeded all down here, down the pathway. I did nothing over there. I mean, to be fair, what I just showed you, that took me like 4 hours, so yeah, there's a lot of weeding to do and there's still quite a lot of like niggly jobs like that, but I will get round to it at some point. I think I need to do a few more trips here where I'm not vlogging as such, and then I can really just put my headphones in and just get stuck in, and also just listen to Taylor Swift again, which is all I want to do now. It's all I want to do. What else did I want to show you? The brassicas. Let's go and have a look at the brassicas. Still alive is what I really wanted to tell you. Still alive. Somebody did say about taking off the dead brassica leaves because that actually attracts the slugs and snails more than just having brassicas. It's the dead leaves. Apparently they give off a really strong smell that they can't resist. So I'm going to get in there today and take off all of the dead leaves, and that's the first job we're going to do. Very well protected. Okay, so I've accidentally chosen quite a good day to come. I think we had quite a lot of rain last night actually, and I can see some slugs and snails like trying to make their way to my brassicas. So I can actually physically remove them, which is actually excellent. Because look at my hair. Physically removing them is obviously the best form of defence, like actually physically taking them away and redistributing them. Why can't I speak? Relocating them. relocating, like they're moving house. But yeah, this is excellent. So if I get a little pot, I can actually collect them all up and just throw them over there. Do you know what, guys? I've actually caught them. This is the actual start of the invasion. Some of them are getting really close to my brassicas. This is it. I've actually arrived at the right time for the battle. I don't seem bothered by slugless at all. They're just sitting on top of it. Literally sitting on top of it. What is with these super slugs? Why are they not bothered? How did you get there so fast? How did you get under the netting? You're a snail. God. How are they getting under that netting? You're a snail. I don't understand how you got under that. I can't even get you out. How did you get under? Oh, it's been eaten. It's an empty shell. Okay. I don't understand how it's under that. I can't even, if I can't get it out this way, how did it get under that way? No, this is a full-on invasion. This is the invasion is happening. This is a war. It's happening right now. I mean, I've caught an entire pot full of them and there's still hundreds more. They're all along here, all along there, and then all in the wood chip here. And some of them have made it to the brassicas and they're on their way. This is, I don't know what to do. Actually, I do know what to do. I'm going to put some of those pellets out all around the bed so they can just eat them and die. Yes. There, eat those instead. Oh, look at that giant spider. Where's he going? Where's he going? Why are you coming towards me? Don't come towards me. I don't want to see you. Eat these. Horrible beasts. Hello. Einstein, there are plenty of slugs to eat there. Please go down and eat them. Yes, there's little ones too. Please. Please go and eat them. Right, that's a lot of pellets there. Hopefully that deters them a little bit, but I'm going to come back at the end of my trip here and then remove a load more. Maybe it's just about the physical, manual removal of them. Just a nightmare, aren't they? Just a nightmare. Nothing stresses me out more. And if I'd have not come today, they'd have had all of those. They'd all be dead and eaten. So I am really glad that I turned up now. Yeah, you can help me too, Einstein. Come on. Pull your weight. Sweet peas do seem to be doing a little bit better. I don't know if you remember, but I was a bit concerned about them because they were stunted, they weren't growing high, and also they had all those marks on the leaves. But I'm happy to say that some of them in particular are growing really tall now. So this is excellent because this is what we want them to do. They're looking a little bit healthier, a little bit greener. Oh, what are you doing on there? Are you kidding me? Where's my glove? And you too! Right, sorry guys, just excuse me a second while I deal with these annoying little mollusks. Right. Get the hell out of here. And you. And you. No, it's not. There's weeds over there. Go and eat those weeds. I mean it. I've had enough of mollusks. Are they mollusks? I think they're mollusks. We do not need your kind around here. No. No, no, how dare you. Stop eating my bloody sweet peas. Why are they just sitting on the blooming slugless? Why are they just sitting on it? Like they're so happy to be on it. Like it's the most comfortable thing in the world. Why? Look at this guy. Not only is he sitting on strolch, he's also sitting on slugless. He's sitting on all of it. He's making an absolute mockery of me. I'm sure I've definitely missed a few, but Oh, they're just everywhere at the moment. It's such a nightmare. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the sweet peas a feed this morning. So the only feed that I've got at the allotment at the moment is tomato feed, which I think contains quite a lot of nitrogen. I use this for pretty much everything. I also like to use liquid seaweed feed as well, and I also make my own with stinging nettles later in the year. You can also grow comfrey and make comfrey feed, but I don't have that here, I don't think, so I just use the stinging nettles, and that works really well as well because it contains a lot of nitrogen, which is really good for leaf growth. So with my sweet peas, I want to encourage leafy growth. I want them to get bigger and I want lots of leaves on them to make them stronger. So nitrogen is the way to go. So we're just going to measure out a little bit. So I've just got my watering can. What we'll do is we'll just pour a bit in. That's all I do now. I've lost the little cap thing that measures it, but I think once you've done it enough times, you sort of know. You know, I'm an expert now, I sort of know how much it needs. Just a swig. Just like, you know, like if it was a really particularly difficult Friday night and the kids are playing up and everyone's shouting, you just, you know, little kind of swig that you would do. You know, that's about what they need. So, don't know if you could gather from all that, but I am ever so slightly concerned about all my crops today because the slugs and snails do seem to be out in full force. It's perfect weather for them. It's raining all night long, so the ground is very wet, and also there's no sun today. It's very, very cloudy. It's quite mild. I mean, it's absolutely perfect conditions for them, and they do seem to be like, there does seem to be so many of them this year. I don't know if you agree, if you're finding it where you are, but there are so many of them and they're just going to eat everything. Like literally, I just want to sit here all day and guard my brassicas. Is that weird to say that? But I just feel like they've done so well and it's my second lot in. I just want to sit here all day, pick slugs and just throw them away. I think I might put down some more cinnamon as well. I know it's sort of like it washes away with the rain, but until we get rain, it might be enough to stop them. Sort of willing to try absolutely everything at the moment because I don't want to leave and then for them to all be eaten. This is a nightmare. I just had the realisation then that I'm doing all of this for a couple of cabbages and some sprouts. Do I really like cabbages and sprouts this much? No, I think is the answer, but I'm going to keep going because I'm determined to keep them alive. For a cabbage. I've just noticed as I've been filming, this tree's fallen down. It must have fallen down last night in the storm. It's broken the fence. And it's just come right across here, almost got her shed. Almost got the shed. That is a nightmare, that is. I hope they sort that out. Mind you, I think she's quite lucky now because she's getting rid of a tree, so it'll be less shady. But how crazy is that? The whole tree has just come down in the night. That looks like it's about to go as well. Hopefully that goes when I'm not here. And this branch here, that's been threatening to fall down for absolutely ages. That's over my plot. So I hope that one doesn't go soon. Or in a way I sort of do, because then it will open up the light a little bit, but at the same time I don't want it to fall on me. So seems like so many of the trees here are just not very well maintained, so they do tend to fall down quite a lot in storms, which I guess is good for us because, like I said, we get more light. I'm a little bit worried about my tree at the back, because the more I'm looking at it, now it's starting to get leaves, it's getting heavier. It really looks like it's like tilting. This is the tree where I did cut off one of the branches, if you remember, and it sort of fell into there, but I managed to rescue it and sort it out. But look, the rest of the tree now looks like it's growing sideways, and I think it's only going to get heavier. I mean, it really doesn't look straight at all. I don't know how secure that is in the ground, but I do feel like that tree needs to go at some point. Yeah, I mean, if it's one thing I've learnt about trees, is that straight trees tend to be healthier, and ones that are falling down already usually fall down completely. Let's just state the obvious in this vlog. Let's just do it, and then everyone will think I'm clever, but I'm not. I'm just stating the absolute bleeding obvious. Let's just see if it moves. Actually, I'll put you over here. Tell me if it moves. I just want to see how secure it is. Seem pretty secure. That was a pretty good test. It does seem secure. Do you reckon I could get a swing on that? I reckon I could get a swing on that. I think maybe this branch here needs to go because it's about to hit my teepee. That don't seem right. I wonder if I can just pull that down. You've got to try these things. I mean, it's about to hit my teepee. You know, it might just snap off really easily, like a matchstick. Matchstick? Who snaps matchsticks? Like a twig, I mean. Snap a matchstick. Get a chair and a saw. I need to get a chair and a saw. Oh god, the worst things that could come out my mouth. I need to get a chair and a saw. Right, relax guys, it'll be fine. Just relax, okay? Right, yes, that's those branches there just removed a little bit. I do think the tree needs to come down. I think it's just hanging just so precariously, and I know it's not imminently going to fall down, but it doesn't look healthy. If I show you the bottom of it, we come down this awkwardly bumpy path. Look at this. This can't be okay for a tree. Trees are not supposed to grow sideways, are they? Look at the state of it. It feels like it might just root up from the ground and fall down. Anyway, a job for another day. These are my main crop potatoes. These are the first lot of main crops that have gone in. I think I might actually earth them up a little bit. So you're supposed to earth them up when they get to at least 20 centimetres tall, but I'm a little bit worried I'm going to forget to do it. So now that I've remembered and the foliage is growing, I'm just going to earth them up a little bit. Right, it's so easy to do. So just this great big mound that I've left on the side, I just literally pull it down and just cover them over again. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit early to do it, but at the same time, let's just do it anyway. Let's just do it anyway. This might just be me, but I feel a little bit guilty when I earth up my potatoes because I feel like they've done so well at growing and they're so excited to reach the air. They're like yelling at their mates. They're going, oh look, I've made it, I've done it. I can smell the air, I can hear the birds. And they're all excited and they're all like talking about what they can see. Look at that snail, look at this, look at that. And then I come along and I just sort of go, come on guys, back under the ground you go. I just imagine them all being gutted, you know, just like, oh, please, we just don't want to be in the darkness anymore, let us into the light. Like I said, that's probably just me. You can grow up again. You can grow up again. You did it once, you can do it again. Come on guys, you're all right. That's it. And then the ones behind me, the early potatoes, so many of you said that I don't need to earth them up, but it feels really weird not doing it. I feel like they're potatoes. So what I might do, I cut quite a lot of grass and I've got a big pile of grass. I might just use grass around them and just sort of earth them up a little bit of the grass. I don't think it can hurt them, so I think it's worth doing. I'm going to go and double check all those slugs and snails before I go, but I'm going to leave my vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it today. There's not tons to do at the moment, it's mainly just sort of protecting what's already growing and then just trying to like look for little problems and tidy up little corners and areas. I think it's just good to keep on top of stuff, so like keep on top of weeding, keep on top of feeding any plants that need feeding, keep on top of the slugs and snails, and hopefully it'll all just sort of come together as the season goes on. I'll be back again on Friday with a new allotment vlog, so stay tuned for that one. Do subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and do come and follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I do post quite a lot on there as well, so if you're missing me on YouTube at any time you can just pop over there and see me. I will see you again on Friday. Have a lovely rest of your gardening week guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.